my God. Today is tea day. Cheers. Hi Greg at A to C Music Haven. How are you doing this fine Wednesday? Also, I want to say hello to everyone else watching this. How are you doing? I hope you're feeling well. Thanks for tuning in. So, Craig started this very fun idea for a thread about 3 weeks ago. The idea was of the thread to give a band name or an album name to each letter in your name. I hope you don't mind. I have 2 times letter M in my whole name. So just to recap, for every letter in my name, I will come up with a band name or an album title. Everyone has their own ways of organizing their records and other stuff. How I go about it is that, for instance, Leonard Cohen, I will file under C. And let's begin. Letter M, shall give it to Melt Banana. This tea, this is from Japan. Very avant-garde, hardcore rock, extreme amount of guitar effects and pedals. I've seen them live here in Budapest. Blank. Yeah, on black wax. Letter I shall go to Iron Maiden. There is really no need for me to elaborate more on this album or this band. Interesting fun fact, this is a Korean press. Has nice EMI inner sleeves. Only complaint about this album is that it doesn't really sound great. It lacks seriously a bottom end. I have to crank it up really loud and it's just somehow lifeless. So, letter K, another band that doesn't really need much of introduction or hyping. That it will be Kraftwerk, Trans-Europe Express. This is a nice laminated cover. This is an Indian pressing. Quite old pressing. I don't know, maybe it's 77. There are the labels. Both sides, why not? This sounds fantastic in my modest gear, in my opinion. Need to hydrate. Letter A, that would go for Adolescents, a classic punk record.
We'll attack, 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 we'll attack. Ready to rock, say that, I don't give up.
Yeah, this is some nice early 90s repress, Overground label. Anyhow, in this band, Casey Royer went and formed the other band that will be showing up in my list. So that Adolescents has a lyric insert, label actioning. So now we are getting to my surname. S for Sadistic Mika Band. So this would be Mika, singer, and very fun, funky disco, loungy. It's very cool music. Another Japanese entry on my list. Hot Menu is the album's name, from Japan. Sadistic Mika Band. Quick look at the vinyl, which is black wax. Nice Harvest labels on the other side. Okay, so to the letter, let's adjust a little bit lights maybe. So letter U, that would go for UK Subs. This is the only record I own from this great punk band. Yeah, this is the original pressing gem. This red looks pretty, I think. Let's have a look at the inner sleeve. And from the other side. Letter N. This is also one of my all-time favorite bands. To the marvelous Canadian trio, No Means No. But anyway, this is the original UK pressing double vinyl. No Means No it's a nice mesh of punk rock, long epic songs. And this album also, it is progressive in its own way. Not maybe like Rush or Yes progressive, but anyway, I like to hype about this band, but I don't want to make this video too long. I shall go on to the next letter. Please check this one. Let's not forget quickly to look at the lyric insert. They're funny guys too. I have talked with them after a few concerts. I've seen them 8 times live. So black wax I'm not removing now from the inner sleeves. Alternative tentacles. Dance of the headless bourgeois. Now the connection to the letter A entry, which was adolescents. So the drummer, Casey Royer, I think it was the drummer. Anyway, he left Adolescents shortly after and made this band, the D.I. Great California punk record. You know, young punks still released on the XXX. Yeah. Leather H. Yeah, this list needed some heavy metal. So H will be Hallows Eve. Again, another stellar thrash album that's not really... They never made it really that big. But great stuff. Great musicianship. Great songwriting. I think from Bay Area thrash. So Overkill. If you like Overkill, Exodus, Holy Terror, usually thrash metal of 80s is enough to convince someone who likes that stuff. Printed inner sleeve, this very flimsy thin paper. No, this is the original pressing. Okay, letter O. So we are in Sundho, Mika Sundho. Tiny shout out to this record of Obituary. Quite recent record, just a few years ago. 2017. The other side. So this Florida band, if you want something that you feel in your stomach, this band will make it feel like. Yeah, but yeah, Obituary, this record. Come to think of it, I just was trying to look, what was the name of this album? I don't remember, but it's just self-titled, I guess. Obituary, Obituary. Letter L. This is Lard. Those of you don't know, this band is basically Jello Biafra, guy behind Dead Kennedys, and Ministry. Another Alternative Tentacles release from Jello's label, stellar industrial rock.
Lard! It's all of us, man, in our pores and in our hair. Lard! What we conceal with this corny clothes we wear. Lard is all. Lard is divine.
They haven't made many albums, but they also made a few EPs. Lyric insert. So, here quickly. The power of lard compels you. Last, and certainly not least, for the letter M. So we are back to letter M. We started with M and now we're in letter M. Pretty convenient. Anyway, Melvins, King Basso EP. Now this is an obvious nod to Kiss's solo album, Kiss members' solo albums. So they put out, I think in the 90s, a little bit worn out. But yeah, this is also a little bit avant-garde type of sludgy rock, this one. Yeah, that's best I could describe it now briefly, but quick look at the wax and the label. And since this original pressing has included a poster, which I'm planning on framing. It's of King Basso. Now I'm stuck. Anyway, nice poster. I love this picture. I have to frame this. Greg, thank you for a very fun video thread idea. I had fun thinking about choosing those things. Nothing further, I suppose. I want to wish you all a fantastic rest of the week. Stay safe.
The season time was living